The person I chose to do my global learning project with was Selcan Erten. Selcan is my Turkish professor. She's from Turkey and is here in the United States on a Fulbright scholarship. As this is the case, she's incredibly intelligent, and it made for awesome discussion. The two settings that we had our interactions in were watching Monday Night Football in my dorm and then drinking Turkish coffee in her dorm. Both actual events can pretty much be chalked up as complete failures. She couldn't really comprehend the rules of American football no matter how much I tried to teach them, and I thought Turkish coffee tasted absolutely terrible. It's basically like if you were to take an American coffee and then like compress it down into a shot glass. So it's just like really strong, really bitter. Anyway, I wasn't a fan. But the conversations that we did have during the interactions were incredibly valuable. One thing we talked about that was pretty unimportant at the time, but is now incredibly relevant, was about ISIL. Seljan is a Muslim, so naturally, like being in James Madison, I brought up ISIL to her because I was interested. And keep in mind, this was like pre-Paris attacks. And she just ranted about how terrible ISIL is and how they make her look bad. And after the Paris attacks, I like sent and how people were reacting. I sent her a text like just apologizing for how Donald Trump and all the other idiots in this country are treating Muslims as a result. And anyway, the whole thing, it really made the situation human for me, for lack of a better way to describe it. It's definitely like an example of global accommodation. I took my schema of ISIL and tweaked it a little bit to fit Seljan's reaction to them. Like, I can look at the statistics and say, oh, well, ISIL is only like 0.5% of all Muslims, so clearly they aren't indicative of the faith. But to actually talk with a Muslim about ISIL and see her so visibly frustrated, and she was like, oh, I hate those people. They're terrible. They're monsters. They're murderers. Like she just went off. And to see her so visibly frustrated, it definitely changed my already negative view of ISIL. It was like I used to think, oh, those people are so stupid, those crazy, Arabs or whatever. But now it's like those people are literally the scum of the earth. I can't, anyway.